It's the NFL on EA Sports, and this one features Trevor Lawrence. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Jags and the Packers.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Here comes the pack, and here comes Jordan Love. Fifth season quarterback, but Greg, just his second as a starter, waited his turn and had a really good first year as a starter.
You think back to last week and what was really a pretty bland game. He didn't do a ton that was overly exciting, but his team was still able to come out with a win. I think that's really a testament to this roster that they have built. Yes, you're going to need your quarterback to play good ball as the season progresses, but in the meantime, they are good enough around him that as he continues to find his way, this is still a tough team to match up with.
A second down throw for Love. He's got it! And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big gainer for Green Bay. 47 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now here's Aaron Jones. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. In motion, Reed. On the draw, here's Jones. He is in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Packers. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Jacksonville comes out with a former #1 overall pick. Trevor Lawrence, their quarterback, 6'6", tall and talented. Greg, hard to believe, already is season 4 for Lawrence after his days at Clemson.
What we saw last week, Mike, was just a quarterback that was taking what the defense gave him and just playing a really well-rounded game. I mean, he found the end zone a total of 3 times, twice on the ground, once through the air. But most importantly, he avoided those back-breaking mistakes that could have come back to haunt him. If he continues to play at that level, it's going to be a hard team to beat on any given day.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now here's the longtime star in the league, Zeke Elliott. Inside the 35. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag. Oh, just a terrible feeling. The penalty wipes out that long touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's going to air this one out for Jones. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. The Packers offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. This one's going nowhere. Going backwards. He'll be down at the 4-yard line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They run it once more with Jones. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Love. And that is incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And that'll set up 4th down. Packers set to kick this one away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Woo! And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but the wheels as well. The NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. That one's complete. It's Tank Bigsby. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Jacksonville. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. They put Strange in motion. Lawrence going to keep this himself. And he's going to have a Jags 1st down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that 1st down himself.
They go play action for Lawrence.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
2nd down, zone read, and he keeps it. And he will take it in himself. Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Now return coming from the 7th. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Love going to give this one to Jones. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. Here now, 3rd and 5. To throw is Love. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down. Here's Love. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. 3rd down, 3 to go.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. The man in motion is Watson. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. 2nd and 11. They run straight ahead with Jones. He's going to have a Packers 1st down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Now Love. That one caught by Musgrave, the tight end. them up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing is Love. We'll go right back to Musgrave. He's got it again. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. To throw is Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Right back to Watson. Another grab. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Up the middle. Here's Jones. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. Here's 3rd and 2. Love. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line. And 4th down is coming up. Anders Carlson here now to try the field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. Carlson's kick is good. And the Packers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Jags offense ready to get back at it. The next drive about ready to commence. Want to remind you what's coming up in primetime this week. Tonight on Sunday Night Football, 2 teams with plenty of playoff history, both historically and recently. The Cowboys and the Niners from Santa Clara, followed tomorrow night with Monday Night Football, the blue-collar teams. The Giants and the Steelers meet up in Pittsburgh with kickoff time at 8:15 Eastern. Lawrence will give it to Bigsby. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. Here's a 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
To throw is Lawrence. That's complete to Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Rashawn Gary, former Michigan Wolverine, in there to take him down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
So fourth down, and on comes Riley Patterson for the Jaguar field goal attempt. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Packers offense and Aaron Jones set to take over once more. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Here's Love. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Throwing on second down, Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. On third down, here's Jones. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt for Green Bay. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Jaguars offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins. First and 10. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Kirk is the motion man. Second down, Lawrence. His throw left side, taken in by Kirk. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Coming free is Chark. He's got it. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Thrown left side. The catch is made. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's going to look downfield for Chark.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
The Packers offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with first and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. One final throw before the break. That's Dobbs open left side. So we reach halftime in what was a very compelling first half of play as we head downstate to Orlando. And we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports Halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start our tour out in the City of Angels, Los Angeles, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Tyler Lockett, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we head east to the Land to check on the Brownies at home at Cleveland Browns Stadium. And they couldn't get the job done as they fall to the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson, excellent in the victory, as it's one that pushes his guys 2 games above 500. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Low-scoring game, all tied. Third quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. They're fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Jones motioning here. They go play action for Lawrence. And he won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to lose a yard as he steps out of bounds. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Packers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2. But looks like this one's going to be coming back. Now Love. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Love. He runs with it.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage.
Oh, big hole left side. And he will score. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Green Bay. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Carlson now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Packers go up by 7. It is now 17-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here to take it back, Quez Watkins. Yeah! And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Jaguars offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Bigsby. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Lawrence now. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
The visitors' offense and Romeo Doubs heading out for their next possession. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the third quarter. On first down, it's Love. The right side, catch made by Doubs. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Love. Over the middle, the tight end Musgrave. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Again, it's Jones. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up third down. They'll look to pick this up third and a yard. Love to throw. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down. Out of the gun, they give it to Jones. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. To throw is Love. That is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And that's enforcing third down. To throw is Love. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up fourth down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. And that's not going to yield a whole lot. Up to about the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Bigsby. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking him down for a loss.
Now Lawrence. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
Jaguars ready to punt this one away as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. This fielded inside the 35. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Jordan Love and the rest of the Packer offense ready for their next possession. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there. Using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and
it's intercepted. He tried to take on Sauce, and Gardner took it away.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you're going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Holding offense.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Lawrence. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Lawrence now on 2nd down. He's going to keep it himself.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. He'll run. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Lawrence to throw. Got his man. It's Kirk. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Lawrence. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
You can tell the quarterback has built a lot of confidence in his ability to make plays today with his feet. The defense has had a hard time keeping him in check, and this time, much better job in pursuit. Even though he was able to get outside the pocket, they were able to chase him down and bring him down for a sack. Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
So now, pressure situation for Riley Patterson. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. A give to Jones, heading right. The hold closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Back to throw is Love. And that is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down. On comes the Packers punting team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. This one is caught, and it's the tight end, Strange. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Lawrence going to keep this himself. The ball comes out, and the defense has it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So we might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They put Strange in motion. Now second down throw for Lawrence. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for the Jaguars. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Quick throw here is complete.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Set to go now on first and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.